Hello everybody, Naughty Nana Does here. Got my new glasses on, I can finally see out of them now. Had to get new prescriptions. But anyway, what I'm on about today just burned my ass, I gotta tell you. I call it the Mississippi Douchebag of the Week. And apparently it's been going on since 2017 now. But anyway, it's about former Governor Dewey, Phillip Bryant. He's the 64th governor of Mississippi, and it looks like he helped Brett, I'm from Canada, so I say Favre, but they call him Favre. Green Bay retired quarterback gets $1 million to help pay for Brett's favorite project. Okay, now if you like my videos, give me a thumbs up. If you like your family and friends, share it with them. And please, subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it, and I love listening to your comments. Oh, I'm supposed to do this and reply in the comments down below. Small problem, big world, right? Anyway, let's get into this. Now, he's a former retired Green Bay Packer. Played for almost 20 years, so he decides he's going to have a little pet project. And he wants to build a volleyball arena, venue, whatever. And he needs some money, so he goes to the ex-governor there, Governor Bryant, and talks to him. So, unfortunately, the money came from the welfare budget. Isn't that lovely? And instead of going to feed and house the poorest of the poor, that money was funneled through a nonprofit and was spent on over $5 million for that volleyball facility. So apparently it was a little convenient because old Governor Bryant and Mr. Brett Favre both attended Mississippi Southern University. Isn't that nice? Anyway, so now, lo and behold, they're being sued. Well, not the governor. And I'll get into that in a minute. But anyway, they said they allegedly misspent millions in welfare money. How do you misspend when you know you're funneling it through these different agencies? That's not misspending, that's fucking stealing, straight up. So the director of the non-profit has pled guilty. And to charges, it was the largest corruption case in the whole state, ever. Okay, now what happened was, Mississippi ex-governor, Mr. Bryant, and I found this, by the way, in Mississippi Today. It's a non-profit, community-run newspaper, and the little girl that wrote this is Anna Wolf. I think she knows what she's talking about here, seeing as she lives there and all. So, get this, in 2020, ooh, friggin' gnats, I hate those things. In 2020, Mississippi was one of the poorest states in the country. Almost 22%. So basically, 1 in 5 people live in poverty. And out of the 2,890,123 residents, 620,007 lived in poverty and had income levels below the poverty line. Yeah, so it wasn't just robbing from the rich, because they never do anyway. But anyway, Mississippi ranks 50th in the country in poverty. And coincidentally, they're dramatically higher than any other state as well. Not only are they last, but they're 14.6% higher in poverty rates than any other state in the country. Yet they're stealing from the poorest people in the country. That's a bunch of douchebags, I'm just saying. Now, Governor Phil actually guided Favre, LaFave, whatever the fuck, Favre as they call him, on how to write the funding proposal so that it would be accepted by the Mississippi Department of Human Services. Got to have the words right. Certain words get certain attention, right? So he gets a hold of them, and then right after that, didn't Bryant fire the former welfare agency director for fraud? I just don't think that they were going to play along, and that's why they had to get her out of the line. But anyway, I think it's projection, but I'm just saying. So these slimy bastards stole food out of the mouths of the hungriest kids and families in the country so they could play volleyball at an institution where these folks will never even get to go on the campus, never mind going to the school. And another little tidbit there, is Favre's daughter just happens to play volleyball. This place was going to cost $5 million. They had to get the money somewhere. Now, Favre, to be upfront here, said he didn't know where the money was coming from. But I'm thinking, if he's working with the ex-governor, and the ex-governor is telling him how to put these words on paper, so he's sure to get the money, and it's going through human resources, where the hell do you think you're taking the money from through human resources? Nobody's thinking there, I don't think. But anyway, now, Nancy New, who was a really good friend of Deborah, Governor Bryant's wife, she ran the nonprofit that was in charge of spending tens of millions of flexible welfare dollars outside of public view. Where it was supposed to go was like school lunch programs, welfare, feeding families, housing families. That's where it was supposed to go. But they did this shady and under a rock somewhere. So now, nonprofit leaders have, I hate how they say misspent, so I'm just going to say nonprofit people, these nonprofit leaders actually stole $77 million in funds for the hungriest from the hungriest people in the fucking country. Now, Miss New pleaded guilty to 13 felonies. 13 felonies. And now, apparently, there's 5 others that are waiting their turn. Imagine, there's 6 of them that were involved in this stuff. And then I just found out this morning that Governor Tate Reeves, that big-faced son of a bitch down there that looks like a 12-year-old in a grown man's body, he quickly fired the attorney bringing the state's case because he tried to subpoena records related to the volleyball stadium. So you wonder why people don't trust government? I think more and more people don't trust Republican governments. That's what I'm saying. For Christ's sake, people, vote blue. All you people in Mississippi, get rid of that fat bastard. For Christ's sake, get rid of them. All they're doing is screwing you. You're the ones that are paying. Naughty Nana loves you, and I'll talk to you later. Mwah. Sorry it was long. I had to get it out.